Hey, it's AW and we back together, guys. And I apologize, guys. I'm fighting these copyright strikes on my videos now. It's been real tough getting some of these videos out, but it's just nuts because I'm a small channel. So I don't understand why my copyright restrictions are so stringent. But it's whatever. Today we're going to discuss why Episode 4 and 5 of Bleach, the Thousand Year Blood War arc solidifies that the Bleach verse characters are well beyond universal, and Yamamoto proves that to be true. And let's dive right into how he was defeated by Yacht. I've heard many scalers who, because a character doesn't blow up a planet or destroy a moon, they are not planetary or they are not a planetary threat. A lot of times, because of those criteria, they never even get to meet the criteria to be a universal threat in a lot of other power scalers' eyes who are not, well versed or well, researched into the Bleach verse. Veteran power scalers know this to be a faulty logic, as many feats and canonized statements made by characters and the writers suffice as planetary or universal threat conditions. Genryusai Yamamoto is one of those characters. He was done very well in these episodes. I thought he went down like a true warrior. I thought Kubo really did well in showing that deception and a decoy was needed to neutralize the most powerful Shinigami in the Soul Society. As I stated in one of my previous videos, Bankais have multiple forms, and originally I was thinking there was only three. Forms. There may be more forms as we go on later on the show, but Genryusai Yamamoto displayed three forms of his Bankai, with the first, in my opinion, being the most destructive of the three forms. Still, the latter two are extremely powerful. I was very happy with these past few episodes on how well they depicted Genryusai's power and battle prowess. I think after watching this fight with the Yacht imposter Roy from the Stern Writers, you soon realize that the Captain Commander could destroy the planet just by activating his Bankai. You guys hearing what I'm saying? This guy, this old man, can activate his Bankai in any verse in Dragon Ball or any verse Naruto, and the Earth would die. His Bankai is taking moisture from the air. This old man could destroy an ecosystem in a matter of seconds, and we aren't even talking about or discussing his attack potency or destructive power. So when other scalers from Versus tell me the Bleach cosmology is not beyond universal, or the Bleach characters are not universal, I immediately know you have no clue on how to power scale. Or either you're not doing your research. The Captain Commander in Bleach, Genryusai Yamamoto, is a universal plus threat. He's a master Shumpo user, meaning he is well beyond light speed. He's easily capable of moving faster than any Stern Rider or even Yachts to see. If a character was doing battle with him, his speed isn't even the first thing to start worrying about. You then must worry about Genryusai's physical strength. As many fans and veteran power scalers have already seen, old man Genryusai wrecked some shit without his Bankai back in the Archon arc. And I'm talking about this dude was ripped. This places Genryusai's physical strength to a city level. Physically, I can only see Zaraki Kenpachi being comparable in physical strength to Genryusai and Yamamoto. When we investigate his durability is city level. He is capable of tanking attacks that would normally kill lesser beings. Due to Genryusai's second form Bankai, the Zachi of the West, he is capable of tanking attacks that would normally kill lesser beings, and he is also able to damage those beings due to the heat cloak that he has placed on himself. Because you guys have to remember, the flames are nothing but his spiritual pressure. Because he is normally, if fire is that hot as is stated within the anime, it would not be seen. So this is his spiritual pressure. So he's putting a cloak of heat on him and literally a cloak of his spiritual pressure, and it basically harms people around him while also protecting him. Granted, Genryusai Yamamoto is not immortal, nor does he have a extreme healing factor. Uh, so he's still just a superhuman as far as durability, or city level as far as durability. But when we investigate his energy projection, we then have a universal level energy projection. It is already stated within the Soul Society that just the activation of this guy's Bankai places the Soul Society at risk of being destroyed. This proves that Yamamoto's power reverberates throughout the universe of the Soul Society. Yamamoto also went on to state that his second form of Bankai is as hot as the sun, meaning 3 million miles away, Yamamoto's Bankai can be felt. The heat from his Bankai can be felt from 3 million miles away. That is the distance in space someone would start to feel the heat from the sun in our universe. His first form of his Bankai, where he places the power of the sun into the tip of his sword into a devastating power, capable of disintegrating gods. That first Bankai has so much destructive power, it is ridiculous. Understand that if Yamamoto touches you with the tip of that sword, there are very few characters I can name who could survive that level of destruction. As you can see, Yamamoto's Bankai is capable of erasing anything that tip touches, essentially baptizing it in the heat of the sun. Very few beings can survive the heat of the sun. Therefore, I only laugh when power scalers tell me the Bleach characters are not comparable to Dragon Ball and other verses. And last but not least, we have his final Bankai form that essentially allows him to awaken the dead. When his power is utilized, all of the slain enemies and undead are brought back to life. And then they attack whoever Genryusai deems an enemy. This form of his Bankai, in my opinion, falls into the hack's capabilities along with his Keto prowess. But what's interesting about this Bankai form is that this form is also planetary. Imagine this. Once Yamamoto releases his Bankai, many people would die because of its effects. Those that would die would be brought back with his third form and take over the Earth, thus forming a hell on Earth or whatever poor planet or universe Yamamoto decides to activate his Bankai on. Yamamoto Bankai seems to represent hell when it is fully fleshed out, and hell is a universal concept, power scalers. This is why Genryusai Yamamoto is clearly a universal threat. Not to mention he has high abilities in Keto that are well beyond city level. We are talking about a universal plus threat with Keto levels well beyond city level. When enemies fight Yamamoto, Aizen, Yacht, there was also an anime only arc where the Kuchiki clan, one of the Kuchiki clan had came back for revenge. They all used deception and trickery to defeat Yamamoto. Yamamoto is not a character to be taken lightly, and the fact that he has fallen to Yacht is a serious blow to the Shinigami. Nevertheless, Genryusai Yamamoto flawlessly proved that the Bleach characters are universal threats. And this is AW, and I'm out.